is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Inverted Gamer, and we have just got a huge update in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'm hoping that a lot of these little annoying features are going to be nerfed. Hopefully the SMGs are going to be buffed. I'm pretty sure that they are. So with that said, the patch notes for today. I believe the update on Xbox was like 11 gig, and on PS4 was like 9.5. Obviously, the biggest thing, as you guys can see first thing on the screen right here, Nuketown multiplayer map added to the Nuketown playlist. And obviously there's a featured playlist with only Nuketown. Nuketown all day, but not for me. Because I have an Xbox. Such a bad idea, bro. God, why did I do this to myself? I'll get it in a week, okay? You guys will see the gameplay in a week after you've seen it from, like, everybody else. There's only so much I can do as an Xbox pleb, okay? Only so much I can do. All right, moving on. Bowie knife now available. Find and wield. Oh, and blackout. Yo! That's actually really sick, man. Have a little bush camper just sitting there. Sneaking around and then whop! Bowie wife. Bowie wife. Yeah. I'm a Bowie wife you up, girl. Bowie knife you. Right in the back, one hit melee kills. I assume no matter what armor you got. To celebrate the launch of Nuketown, zombies now spawn on Nuketown Island with the new stash. Yo, that's really cool. Blackjack's shop is added. I've seen this. I think honestly, the best way to describe it is it looks like Fortnite's item shop. I don't know how often it's gonna refresh. I hope, for the love of God, that they add in like weapon variants and stuff. That would be cool. I don't really care. I'm sure some of the specialists and stuff will be really cool. That they add, and the color schemes like that. It'll be themed, so we'll have like Christmas, themes and stuff like that. Hopefully they add weapon variants. So weapon skins are king in Call of Duty. So everybody cares. It's a first-person game. You don't see your character that much. Weapon skins are king. Okay, gameplay balance. This is what we want to see right here. On addressing the issues our community has been most passionate about, thank God, Treyarch. Yo, I will say, let's give a big thumbs up to Treyarch. They are actually listening to the community, and more, not the noob community like Fortnite does, AJAC SMGs and SG-12 strobe light, cold-blooded, and much more. Okay, we all know those things are a big issue. I don't know the issue with cold-blooded, but okay. Some of these changes affect multiple modes. Okay. Let's see. Submachine guns. MX9 adjusted 5-hit kill range up to 6 meters. Slightly increased ADS move speed. They did this on every single SMG. Greatly needed. Adjusted the kill ranges. Incredible. Thank you. This is the buff that we needed. SMGs were only good if you're up there kissing their ass. There's literally just right there. That's the only time that they were ever good. All right, assault rifles, Maddox, slightly increased what the hell am I saying? Slightly increased recoil of first and second shots. Honestly, probably needed the even though the Maddox I thought was pretty well. Like the recoils, if you don't know how to control it, it's not going to be that good of a gun. But if you do, you can absolutely beam people. Echo Fire Operator mod removed recoil penalty when equipped. I never use operator mods. I just think they're cheap and stupid. So if you do, there you go. KN57 reduced idle sway and slightly increased 4-hit kill range by 1.5 meters. Yo, the KN was honestly not a bad gun, but you gotta have attachments for it. Like it has to have rapid fire. Sorry, it has to have rapid fire. But it's a beastly gun, and now it's even gonna have like less kick, reduced idle sway, things of that. Nice. Rampart 17 reduced idle sway yet again. Slightly reduced recoil of first and third shots. Increased 4-hit kill range. Yo, if you got high cal 1 and 2 on the Rampart, it was already disgusting. Now I guarantee it's an absolute monster. Absolute monster. Swordfish, I've never used the gun. Slightly reduced delay between bursts. Reduced idle sway. Pentaburst operator mod now implements standard burst delay. LMG is my favorite. Titan, reduced ADS speed. Okay. Increased sprint out time. Nice. Slightly increased hip fire spread. Nice. Definitely needed. Slightly reduced movement benefits when equipped. Fantastic. I've never understood why LMGs have the fire rate that they do with as little of a recoil they do, but combining with the power that they do. The only real downside is you just move slower. But let's be honest, most of these people are sitting on head glitches anyways, so yikes. Sniper rifles, outlaw, increase fire rate, reduce idle sway, increase ADS speed. Updated the ADS rechamber animation. Interesting. Now center's more reliable. I can't freaking talk, man. Increase base damage by 10. Only affecting shots to kill an already damaged opponent. Interesting. SDM added aim assist while hit firing. If I get hit fire killed by that, bro, I'm losing. Full! Koshka. Recoil now centers more reliably after the first shot. SG-12. Reduce visual effect of strobe light operator mod. Reduced range at which strobe light affects aim assist by 50%. Thank you, God. That's the dumbest thing. Why is that in the game? I had the same reaction to this as I do fire-breathing shotguns. I have that in this game too, but though we're in World War II. It's just like, why the hell is this in the game? Just why are you giving Timmy the ability to kill me when he runs around the corner and she's like, ah! I don't know what that sound was. Please forgive me. Attachments, grip 2, reduce flinch mitigation. So they already nerfed this, and now they did it again because it was. I'm sure it's still just a laser, but I'm sure for competitive wise, this is probably more for that. Specialists. Okay, here's what we want to see. Ajax. Reduce 9 bangs flash effect duration by 25%. Honestly, I should think it should be 75%. The fact that it lasts for that long and you can't ADS, you can literally not even move, just is crazy. Now countered more effectively by tactical mass. What do you mean more effectively? If you run it, you shouldn't be affected by it. Ain't that the whole point of running it? I don't understand. What do you mean more effectively? You're telling me that the 9 bang before this, and I've already said this in many streams and videos, it's uncounterable. If you have a perk that reduces and takes away flash damage, and you have to buff it? Bro, come on now. Increase bullet spread by 25% in the 4-5 stance. Yeah, the shield is just, that's just one of those things that you put in the game and you look at it and you're just like, why? Why, dude? Turn speed is now properly slow when it's hit by a concussion. Congrats. Who runs concussions really that much if you're not in GBs or competitive? Resolved an issue that could prevent Ajax from being hit from certain angles. Okay. Added a third-person sound effect for charges 2 and 3 of the 9 band. That's interesting. Profit improved Tempest accuracy. Boy, I don't know what you're talking about. All you had to do is be in the general area, and I was getting hit. Tempest charges attached to players will no longer be destroyed by explosive. Resolves an issue with the Seeger shock mine. Could get stuck in a loop on Morocco. Yo, if any of you guys watched my stream last night, y'all saw this little bitty robot on crack, bro. Just spinning in circles. I had no idea what the hell was happening. Purifier will now properly damage the strike team. Okay, that's not a bad way to get rid of that. The Purifier is honestly cheeks in my opinion, though. I get absolutely melted, for lack of a better word, by it, and then when I use it, I get hit markers. Why the hell do I get hit markers with it? All right, Rune. Resolved an issue that could lead to the grapple gun failing to connect to surfaces when the player was moving. All right, perks. Tactical mass. We already went over that. I didn't know it affects razor wire, though. Interesting. Flak jacket. They had to buff flak jacket. Or maybe just nerf your explosives. I don't know. Cold blood. Increase the delay period before enemy AI will target players during a period of maintained light of sight. So give players more time to get to cover or fight back against enemy AI. Dead silence will now suppress player sounds related to healing, taking fall damage, or surfacing while swimming. Again, this is a big thing for competitive side because dead silence is almost always used. It's a big, big deal there, and as it should be. And there's a lot of different things that, if you guys watch any kind of competitive match, you can almost tell, even though they have dead silence. That's why players don't reload. You guys might be like, why isn't he reloading? Because it gives such an audible cue that might be the difference in win or losing a round 11 one-on-one search and destroy match. Simple. Strike team. Teams can now only have one strike team active at a time. I mean, honestly, dude, if your team sucks, I understand that sometimes it's not always your fault that you're getting streaks dropped on you. Happens to me all the time. But if your team sucks that bad that you can give up multiple strikes teams, you deserve it. Sorry, you deserve it. All right, Endurance Chaos Mosh Pit added to featured category. 6v6 with double score limits. That's cool. Includes TDM, Domination, Hardpoint. Whoa. Domination 400. Damn. Gonna be having some high kill gameplays. Hardpoint with a 500 skill limit. Kill confirmed with 120. I just feel like it should be at 100 anyways. Mercenary Capture Mosh Pit added to the feature category 5v5 for all of those. You guys can read that right there. Spawns. Okay, I noticed. I saw a tweet about this. Silo. What the hell is Silo? I don't know when DLC drops. I don't know if that's a DLC map or if Silo's meant to be something else that we have no idea what the hell it is. Spawn adjustments. Honestly, spawns are so bad in this game. I'm glad they know that though, and they're trying to make it better. Especially Dom, even Hardpoint, they're bad too though. That's honestly Dom and Hardpoint's all I play. I don't play team deathmatch or free for all, so. Hardpoint adjusted spawn logic associated with active hardpoint to reduce weight given to spawns near the hardpoint. The shell produce times when teams spawn on the same side as the active hardpoint. And once again, mainly a competitive thing. You know, competitive players complain about this all the time. Control, spawn adjustment, seaside. When the fact that you have to have like pure maps set aside for this because it's just bad on everything, it's just bad. Custom games resolved an issue that would display friendlies as enemies on round switch. Yeah, this is once again competitive. Added an option, custom control matches to enable team kills and suicides to count towards your team's number of remaining alive, as it should be. Once again with competitive. Hardcore. I'm gonna let you guys read this. I hate hardcore. Hardcore is honestly only good for getting camos, bro. If you play it all the time, I'm happy for you. I have friends that play hardcore and that's all they play. I mean, they're honestly cheeks, but there's some really, really good hardcore players. But it's just, I'd rather play core, where I don't get hit by somebody that just sprays and prays. Heist. I don't really play this much anymore either. Cost increase on all those. Down players now bleed out if the last remaining player suicides. I mean, okay, that makes sense. The extraction waypoint is now shown at the start. The round of the round. NA education. Makes sense, though. It should be shown. Resolved an issue where the lightning strike kill cam would not show correctly. Search and destroy. You guys can read all this. Resolved an issue where certain objects could have a blue or red static background when spectating. That would be hella annoying. And now, if you guys are playing GBs or anything like that, you can now just have the CWL custom games. All the rules. Absolutely incredible. Barricade deals no damage. See, that's how it should be. It should either deal damage and not slow you, or slow you but deal no damage. Same with Razor Wire. Why isn't this an everyday play? This is why competitive play is so much better. All right, challenges. You guys can read that right there as I'm going through this. Camo progression. Resolved an issue that would lead. I just don't want to make a 15, 30-minute patch notes like I did the last time. Resolved an issue that would lead to a reactive camo immediately jumping from its wrap state to stage 2. Resolved an issue that would prevent a gold camo from advancing its stage if the player was underwater. Did not know that was a thing. That would be kind of dumb. Dropped weapons with wrapped reactive camos will remain wrapped and picked up by another player. That's cool. So if you don't have it and you pick it up, there you go. Penthouse camo. I have seen this been a big issue. Now properly progresses by destroying snipers, nests, and all those other score streaks. Resolved a number of issues with camos applying to weapons incorrectly. Nice. Adjusted recon and custom reflex reticles to ensure they are precisely centered. Custom reflex reticles? I didn't even know you could do that in the game, for being honest. Resolved an issue where being blinded or concussed would stop the player from capturing a zone. Let's be honest, bro. If you're blinded or concussed, you're screwed, dude. You're dead. Resolved an issue where melee attacks could connect with enemies that were visible when the melee began but were behind cover before. Can we do that with bullets too, bro? Please? Resolved an exploit where the sprint cancels reload option could lead to a fire rate that was faster than intended. All right, that's funny. Now, for those of you zombie players, and I'm going to play zombies at some point. I'm going to stream zombies. But you guys know, if you follow the zombie community at all, the game is not in a good state when it comes to zombies. I think that everything in the game is incredibly well thought out, but the glitches and things make it absolutely unplayable. I watch Noah J456 when he tries to go through all the zombie Easter eggs, dude. He was struggling, man. I feel so bad for those guys, dude. They had to do things 8 times over because they would get to the same spot 7 times in a row and it would just crash out. So I'm going to scroll through this, and you guys can read it, pause it, feel whatever you need to if you want to see it, or just go to Charlie Intel. This is where I'm getting this information from, and you guys can read it for yourself. So let me know what you guys think of the patch notes down in the comments below. I think this is definitely a huge step in the right direction. I'm fantastically grateful that Treyarch is taking things in this direction and listening to the community as a whole, especially their more dedicated, skilled players. There's always going to be things in the game that are tailored towards the Timmies, like the strobe light. And it's just annoying. It's just part of the game. If you don't want to deal with it, go play competitive. That's the thing. Hopefully league play or like a ranked play mode gets added in. I think that would be really fun. I would definitely enjoy playing that. Definitely enjoy streaming that. I loved ranked play in World War II, even though once again, they just did it terribly, but that was just World War II as a whole. So I think there are some fantastic changes. SMG buffs, thank you. Now I can go for diamond camos on those. So let me know what you guys think of the updates down in the comments below. Let me know your favorite part of the update, what you're excited to get your hands on first, and that's it for this patch notes, guys. Have a great day, whether you guys are watching this during the day or the night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, YouTube. Just want to go through this so you guys can read it. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible YouTuber. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Okay. Look how many issues they had. Look how many damn issues. Look how many issues, man. Look how many issues. We didn't even get to Blackout, but you guys can read that too. Holy hell, what an update. Later, guys.